Ghost pig. Yes, as silly as it sounds, ghost pig is a real thing. I do not know why people gave it such a silly name when half of its encounters ends up with a messy cleanup. So here's the thing about ghost pig, and even though you're probably laughing at the silly name and sillier drawing prefacing this report, please pay attention. Ghost pig kills people. Not so funny now, right? This spirit, creature, whatever the heck it is, has a body count. A large one, in fact. It sounds cute and silly in theory, but that just disarms people when they run into it in real life. The origins are pretty unclear. Either ghost pig was an actual pig who got chopped in half and refused to die, or was a person who resembled a pig who got into an accident and died messily. The origin is pretty unclear. Either way, all ghost pig does is look for its bottom half. It's constantly in search of it, and it's dumb enough to think the bottom halves of other living things are it. So if it comes across a person with a bottom half it likes, well, it'll chop them in half. Then it'll try to wear the part it wanted. Ghost pig will sort of possess the half and walk around complete until that bottom half rots away. At which point, it'll go back to the hunt and look for its bottom one more time. Which means when all is done, you have a person that just got messily chopped in half and worn like a skin suit. As you figured, ghost pig doesn't leave many survivors. Ghost pig hunts around the West Texas area. It can be encountered at night, and so far from prior victims, we put together a bit of what it looks for in a bottom half. It's kind of a dumb spirit, so people smaller than it thinks they aren't fully grown. So children and shorter people than its 5 foot 1 inch height are relatively safe. It also doesn't understand dresses or robes either. It'll consider people who dress like that as part of the scenery and will pass them by. Shorts really draw its eyes, as does pants that have rips. If it can see legs, ankles and shoes, ghost pig is more likely to attack that person. Another thing is, if a person encounters ghost pig while it's displaying its found half, if they don't compliment it, it'll attack and stomp them to death. So lie as well as you can and then leave as soon as it all moves away. One survivor was able to get away from ghost pig that was haunting them by crouching down and pulling their shirt down past their feet. Doing that, they confused ghost pig, who was going to chop them in half. It nudged them several times, causing deep bruises, but after that, it lost interest and moved on, letting that person survive the whole experience. All in all, as we can't seem to destroy the creature, it being some weird state between solid and gas, what we can do is warn people locally what to do on encounters and slowly persuade people to move away from the small area it tends to patrol.